questions on the boys there. So we got Tommy, Ken, David and Paul. Brian, Shane, Tony, John Conlon are outside doing the video and TV interviews, so they'll be in to join shortly, but while you're waiting, if you want to fire a few questions at any of the boys here, I'll let you start and work away.
He'll be a few minutes late. Looking forward to it, and hopefully we'll prepare as best we can and try and meet it head on.
Kenny, you went to Cork earlier this year to play your final opposition, and at times in that game, it might have looked as if it was slipping away from you, but it's a powerful finish. Like, will you take confidence in that, the fact that you won in their own backyard?
Well, look, I suppose at the time, Seamus, if we didn't win it, we wouldn't be probably sitting here. So after what happened the previous week, it was a huge day for us. We had to win it. And as you said, it was a great game. It could have went either way. In fairness to the lads, when the need was great, at its greatest, they came up trumps. But look, seems like a long time ago now. It's a whole new ball game now, and I think everyone would agree. I think Cork were a different team now than they were then. They had a few close scrapes themselves between now and then, but they got through. And so a few of us, except for Davey especially, anyway, there was no surprise to us that they beat Limerick last Sunday. We kind of thought they would. So they bring a whole new set of problems for us. Totally different to Limerick, but formidable opposition. And we'll be hoping to see if we get everything right on the day to see if we can be trying, go the next step and try and win it.
Thomas, you joined the setup this year. You're used to the club management and all that, but coming into this setup, how did you find it, just coming in with this team and trying,
I suppose, listen, like every management setup, you have your structure, you have your manager, and you have your selectors and S&C and coaches and all that kind of stuff. So from that point of view, it wasn't that much different. It's obviously it's to a lot higher level, and you're dealing with guys that are preparing, day in, day out, from the minute they wake up in the morning to the minute they go to bed at night, ensuring that their bodies are right, their minds are right, their hurling is right. So from that point of view, it's completely different. Obviously, the hurling obviously would be at a different standard as well. But I found it a fairly easy transition. The lads are a brilliant group of lads, very easy to work with. And yeah, it's been great.
Yeah, thanks, Thomas.
Ken, why are you so confident that Cork are going to be Limerick at the weekend?
I felt when they beat them the first day that the penny dropped to Cork. I just thought they had figured it out how to beat Limerick. We think we know how to beat Limerick, but it's thinking you know how to do it and doing it are two different things. We did it once, came close a few other times. I just felt Cork have all the tools in the toolbox to actually do what needs to be done, and they proved that the first day, even though you're not going to beat them easy, it was very close, and I thought they would learn from that, and they did. I thought they got that the exact same way again, and showed up a few cracks, I think. So that's why.
Pat Ryan was very quick to say afterwards that Clare would have been delighted that Cork had beaten Limerick. What was the reaction?
I think you can gather my answer to that. To be honest, and I might sound crazy saying this, but after the first round robin game that Cork beat Limerick, I said that the next team to beat Cork will win the All-Ireland. And we're getting there.
David, you played in Cork Park a couple of times before last Sunday. Is it an advantage? You went up, you scored 3 marvellous points and did a lot of other work as well, but is it a big advantage to having been there a couple of times before? having played there a couple of times before, does it make any difference, or is it an advantage?
I suppose, like again, at the end of the day, it's 4 white lines, there's 2 goalposts. But again, there's I suppose a different atmosphere, a different wind. Again, you often hear Dublin footballers talking about maybe a wind going across the field or across a goalpost, something like that. But again, once you get there once, it's like any other game. It's not the pitch you're focused on. It's the opposition where our focus is going to be, not Croke Park.
Thanks, Serge.
So for the 4 players out there, you saw that was your first win in Croke Park. So, I mean, that alone, it's a huge breakthrough in one way.
Yeah, 100%. Again, like we probably like the most recent times against Kilkenny, we didn't do ourselves justice. We felt that the performance wasn't there, so we kind of targeted a performance more than anything. And again, that was probably slow coming. Again, especially that first half, Kilkenny just didn't let us play. We had a chance to regroup at half time, a few home truths being told, and again we went out in the second half and performed to, I suppose we upped the performance. I wouldn't say we performed to the level that we can. I suppose we showed glimpses, and I suppose going on to the next day, it's about a consistent performance is what we're going looking for.
You like to give out the money?
A few heart attacks, I think.
Ryan Taylor, the Willie Clancy's on this week. You did a dance up in Cork Park at the end of the game that would be fitting of any Willie Clancy. But it was some comeback for you to come back from your injury.
Yeah, it was great. I didn't know if I would see action at all this year. I'd have doubts running through your head, but it's great to get back. I would have been happy with even a couple of minutes, but I suppose to get 20 or 25 was brilliant. So yeah, just a lot of hard work, and it's 12 months nearly to the day, I'd say, since the injury happened. So yeah, over the moon to get back playing, and over the moon to contribute to the team and chip in with a small little contribution. So yeah, really good.
And Conor, you could have walked to the Willie Clancy, so
yeah, I suppose
He's a townie now, don't forget.
due to sport commitments, I haven't seen much Willie Clancy the last couple of years, but I said if it's time I can enjoy it. But yeah, for this, it's a great week for the town.
just been born in Milltown. Do you find that you're an isolated player, I suppose, if that's the right word to use? Do you find that's a hindrance, or you just don't take any notice? You're obviously playing with Kilmaley and you fit in very well there, obviously.
Yeah, I suppose I was lucky. I would have went to primary school in Milltown Melville, but I went to secondary school here in Fennels, and being the same year as Tony Kelly, Peter Duggan, Jack Brown and them, I got the same level of hurling from first year up that they would have got. And then all my underage hurling would have been with Kilmaley from 9-10 years up, so it wasn't as if I was isolated in the West for 10 years. I would have got a very high level of hurling for them few years, and I think especially the exposure to St. Francis College, I think just the level of hurling they were playing at the time, and I think playing with like Tony and Peter them too was a big thing for my development.
Thanks, Conor.
Are you okay if we
What about the development squad?
Oh yeah, I do development squad.
We've got enough time here. I think, guys, probably the easiest thing to do, we're conscious people have travelled a good bit and some people want to get people one-on-one. We give the bit of the opportunity for group here. If all of you